I grew up, again, I can only speak for myself, and I'm not, speaking for anybody else when I say this, but I grew up believing that the Catholic Church was the one true Catholic and Apostolic Church, and there were no other churches. And there was an inherent denial of any other faith in that statement. On Good Friday, in the Good Friday liturgy, and it's referenced in this film, and it came as something of a shock to me, because I remember that it was part of the ritual of Good Friday, where we were asked to pray for the conversion of the Perfidious Jews. We were also asked to pray for the conversion of Red Russia. I remember it was always Red Russia, and that gave me an image, of course, of a big red place. But the Perfidious Jew, I didn't know what that meant, but we had to pray for them because they needed to be prayed for. And that, in the Second Vatican Council under John 23rd, was revoked. In Nostra Aetate, that phrase was revoked by John the 23rd. And it has been reinstated, but without the word perfidious, as far as I know. So we still have to pray for the Jew who doesn't know where he's going and needs to be brought under the banner of the one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. I think when Jim Carroll talks about the speech that the present Pope gave in Cologne, and he blamed the rise of anti-Semitism in Germany on a kind of perverse neo-paganism. He didn't, as Jim Carroll points out, in a disappointed way, he didn't mention also the sustained campaign of hatred against the Jews that has been part and parcel of the Catholic Church's beliefs, and the tragedy of what happened to the Jewish people in the Second World War could not have happened without many, many centuries of preparation. It didn't just start in 1932 or 1933. The way was paved long before that, through a public perception of Jewish people as being responsible in some way for a dreadful crime. And in Nostra Aetate, it's taken one of the things that John 23rd emphasized was that no Jew is responsible in any way, nor is any Jewish group in any way responsible for the death of Christ. And I don't think this is known by many Catholics.